Hi everyone, it's me, Sailor Moon here, Serena, and it's me, Sailor Pluto, Sailor Underworld, Trista here, and today we're going to talk about why Deke Sailor Moon never gotten on disc. And you would think that Deke Sailor Moon would have been put on disc, but never did. Yes, I am quite aware that it was put on VHS back in the day, but it was never put on a disc. Like there isn't no true disc set out there, with all the two with followings of Deke Sailor Moon. There's not. Now a lot of folks are going to say there is, but sadly, a lot of that could be bootlegged and could be fake because I don't think it ever was put on disc. And you would you would think that it would be. First off, being put on disc, whatever, DVD or HD, whatever, it would have it would be a good thing. You would think that it would have been put on disc way back when the Viz work was out, just for folks out there that wanted to have the Deke Sailor Moon. Now, I believe that I might have the answer to why this was never put on disc. Someone, and it was mostly talking, well, not what someone said once in some film, I don't know, that someone said that it was in bad shape. That Deke had not taken good care of it when they got ownership over it in 2001 YL till 2008 YL. And it was in bad shape, and the cast was going out of things, and other whatever. There was just things about it that someone said that it was just not playable anymore. And you can't, and it would not been the things being skimmed out, because I don't think that the things that were skimmed out would have made it unwatchable. But someone said that that Deke had not taken good care of the films that they had when they bought it back when the Walt Disney business sold Deke Glee back to Andy Hayward and all the Deke shit, and that included Sailor Moon, that's Sailor Moon, and folks said that Deke didn't really take good care of it, so whatever. And even if that's true, which I don't know if it is or is not, and where someone even heard about that is beyond me. But I do think that Deke Sailor Moon would have been good on disc. How would it look like? I don't know. I guess the cover would have had the Sailor Moon likeness. It would have said Deke on it or something with me on it. Then you open it up and they give you like a disc set. Oh, here's following one, and here's following two, And then I guess they give you scene chooses to put it in the speech, English, Frankish, or Spanish, I guess. I don't know. And that mostly would have been it. I don't really think they'd give you behind the scene things because I don't really think there would have been anything they would have give you. Or maybe they would have given you the sneak peek thing too as one of your choose things. But we'll never know because it never got put on disc. Well, that's true, Serena. That's true, Sailor Moon. The Deke Sailor Moon never did get put on disc. Not truly put on disc. I mean, there are going to be folks that that do make bootleg Deke Sailor Moon disc sets that are not been truly made, and those bootlegs are not the true thing. So if you bring one of those bootlegs up and say, "Oh, this is a true one," back off because it's not. But I do believe, at the end of the day, that Deke Sailor Moon would have been good to put on disc. That there would have been a small slice of followership out there who would have been open-minded enough to buy it. And hell, even we would have been wanting to buy it. But no, it's like, yeah, you can't. And a lot of folks will say, well, who wants to buy the Deke Sailor Moon with all the fighting Skim did, or the name shifted, or this or that? I don't know. Folks that grew up on the Deke Sailor Moon, folks that like the Deke Sailor Moon, I guess would be the answer. I guess would have been, the answer. But anyway, We'll never know if Deke Sailor Moon ever did get put on disc or not. And everybody's going to have their beliefs over, maybe Deke didn't take good care of it and it's just unplayable. Who knows? Maybe they didn't put it on disc because they felt that folks wouldn't buy it if they did put it on disc. I don't know. Your guess is good as mine on that one. But it is sad that the Deke Sailor Moon didn't get put on disc. You know? Instead, you got to go over all these sundry websites on the interwebs, only to watch, Deke Sailor Moon, Well, you're right about that. You are right about that, Sailor Pluto, Sailor Underworld Trista. Well, no one will truly know why the Deke Sailor Moon never got put on disc. No one will never know why that. No one will never truly understand why that is. We just gave you some thoughts to why we think that Deke Sailor Moon never got put on disc, but we'll never truly know. All right, give this. All right, buddy, give this film a like, share and playlist it, and we'll see you later.